Good evening, afternoon, morning, or night, everybody. Welcome to stream. Hopefully it's not too laggy today. Seems fine at the moment. But we all know that can change in a matter of seconds. But yeah, how is everyone doing this fine Tuesday? Or Wednesday? It could be Wednesday for some folks already. I know, because time zones are map. Actually, I'm now trying to think of what is the time zone most furthest. Wouldn't it be like Australia time zones or something? Because they would technically be the furthest ahead. You know what? I'm curious. Let's have a quick Google of it. What zone is the Republic of Kiribati? That's apparently the country with the most furthest ahead time zone, allegedly. Huh. Curious. Yeah, it's Kiribati. Which is not easy to say in my accent without it sounding weird. So they must be right on the planet. Huh. As for time zones that are the furthest behind, I'm gonna take a guess and say Alaska and some parts of America have the time zones that are the furthest behind. Cause, well, and we can think of me and the UK as a bit of a baseline. And that cause we usually GMT or BST, which is GMT +1. So we're one of those countries that's more or less smack dab in the 0 time zone. If I'm honest. Well, speaking of time, Black Dooms is up. Let me load up the game and we'll get on with some Shadow Generations. Because we're not that far off finishing. Like, put it simply, Oh wow, randoms. Stream lag. But yeah, put it simply, with Shadow Generations, we're close enough at the story that we can finish that off today, definitely. Because where we left it, we did Chaos Island and unlocked the challenges for it. So that is what we're going to be doing. Yeah, we're going to be doing the Chaos Island challenges. I'm generally finishing off the story, but we went ballistic on the collectible cleanup last week as well. We got like top left, we've got 13 machine parts to go. 19 chests to open. And then a couple of extra like white space challenges, and I think you can also I think the post game also unlocks some challenge gates, as some additional challenge gates as well. Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on the lag. Alrighty. Chaos control to reach the going time. This is probably the last of these ones. Steady.
Do this. This is the ultimate power.
They're not. That's around here then? Well, that was fairly straightforward. But yeah, the rest of the story stuff, I think we could probably get done in an hour. Come on. There we go. Well, that was slightly annoying. Right. Other challenge. Do more. Okay. This one shouldn't be too bad. I say as I probably will fuck this up 20 times over. Well, that was easy. Barely broke a sweat on that one. It was like they knew how finicky the damn power was, so I was like, hey, let's not ask too much of a player, just to be on the safe side. Come on. There we go. Little shit was being hard to get. Right. Wait for floating sinking gondolas to reach for going time. Well, this really ain't that hard, is it? Huh. You know, you'd think for the last main challenges of the game they would actually make them somewhat tricky? But no. These generally seem as easy as the Space Colony Arc ones. Oh god, this requires me to do one. But which one is the question? This. I will weave. It's now, is this one of the easier ones or one of the hard ones? No, it's a Doomorph one. I'm mistaken, it's not the Doomorph one. Right. By process of elimination, it's this one. Oh, they put it behind the piss easy one. Which is the, yeah, that one. Oh, I can get this now. Yay! Okay. Destroy the cyclones. Destroy that no cyclones. Reach for go in time. From what I'm aware, this one uses chaos control a fair bit. And is...
Let's do this. Freeze. This is the ultimate power. Let's do this. Freeze.
Just really go down easy.
Chaos control.
Nothing to it. So, the only thing about it is, I know there's a set of levels before the Doom, the Black Doom boss fight. No prizes for guessing what those likely are. But for the life of me, I cannot remember where the actual what's-its are there. Come on. There we go. To be fair, we're better off going this way. Easier shortcut. Now, time to show you what even the time meter doesn't seem to want brought up to the surface. Quite literally in this case. Yeah, I was very surprised when they decided to put this boss in this game.
What is this? A seal of some sort?
Chat, get ready to say Shadow Shadow 5 times fast. And let's just say he got very tilted at the towers. It's merciless.
I will defeat and restore myself to the timeline.
So, fun facts. In Sonic 06, Mephiles was voiced by Dan Green. He isn't in this game, but his voice is still pretty damn good. Get used to using Doomorph in this fight.
The ultimate game of Shadow Town.
Yeah, this actually uses Doom Morph. Doom Fear. And, well, Doom Blast. Yeah, so, as Murphy said at the beginning, he wants to defeat Shadow to restore himself back to the timeline. So this isn't like a Mephiles from that particular point in timeline, because he doesn't exist in the main timeline. This is a Mephiles who wants to, well, who's brutally aware that he has been removed from it, and doesn't like that fact.
I'll just take care of them all. Reach. Reach.
Yeah, now he goes into a phase that's very reminiscent of Iblis.
I'm disappointed, Shadow. Truly disappointed.
Yeah, I just need to do that a couple of times. Yeah, you have this really cool segment. So the thing Mephiles tried to do to Shadow at the beginning of this fight, that's how he killed Sonic in Sonic 06. Yeah, you can't help feel a little bit sorry when he says that. Knowing that you've been erased from the timeline and being aware of that fact kinda hurts. Well, it looks like he ain't coming back anytime soon. Unless Sega decides, fuck it, we're recanonizing Mephiles. Which, canon can't see? I can see, because Mephiles, despite being from Sonic 06, was, well, is a character that's incredibly popular. Oh no, the big, what's it thing in the sky, is mutating again. Oh yeah, for anyone who's curious, yes, this is the white space they made a track of for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which literally comes out in 2 days, and I'm very excited. But first we gotta deal with Doom's Sodding Radical Highway obsession.
Shadow will never serve you. He's nothing like you.
Gerald may have given him this unassuming form, but the blood of the Black Arms flows in his veins. He's a warrior, a destroyer.
Yes, the warrior that will destroy you.
I have learned from our last encounter.
think he means he learned from our last encounter?
I surmise you defeated him at some point in the future. He has grown a new body and used the nebulous nature of time in white space to accelerate his plans.
Oh, he's ready to get in the battle of them.
No more mistakes. This time, I will crush every last one of them.
Shadow, no!
Maria?
It breaks my heart to see you so full of anger. This isn't who you are. Do you know why I named you Shadow? Because without light, there's only darkness. But a shadow will show you where to find the light. Do you understand? I don't want you to be driven by darkness. I want you to be happy. Stand in the light with peace in your heart.
And that there is my favorite line in this entire game. Without light there is darkness, but a shadow shows you where to find the light. I fucking love that explanation as to why Shadow's called Shadow. And yeah, between this and, well, the Dark Beginning shorts, it actually made me appreciate Shadow as a character a hell of a lot more than just the edgy hedgy with a dark past. It shows just how much of a tragic backstory it is. And if anything, it kind of explains why he is so distant to everyone else, with the exception of Rouge Omega. Oh yeah, we got Doomwind's back. Behold, I can fly. Can I just use the hover shoes for this? And this is why we need to curb Black Doom's radical highway obsession. Seriously, dude, thinking about that shit too hard is starting to bleed in a white space. Anywho, Doomwing. We saw this in Space Colony Arc Act 2. First time we did it. So, with at least 50 wings, press L and R. Hold Y in midair to glide. Doomwing consumes rings over time. If you hadn't guessed, this is actually the supersonic, well, or the super shadow of Shadow Generations. Right.
You cannot deny me, Shadow. You are finally complete. Come, face me. I shall claim you, mind, body, and soul, and become the perfect being.
I'm sorry I put you on this path, Shadow. But I'm proud.
Yeah, I'm getting some very biblical
I believe in you.
angel vibes from this.
Shadow!
It's all right, Maria. I'm letting go of that destructive anger. But I will continue to fight. Fight with your wish in my heart. Your wish for everyone to have a chance to be happy.
And some of the few times Shadow smiles. You know Shadow's content in life? When he gives a big old smile like that.
Nothing can stop me from reaching that high now.
Yeah, and it does seem like you can actually use your other abilities too.
Reach! Reach! Yeah!
Ooh, slanted camera angle. And into the abyss we go. We now have the option to turn Doom Wings on and off. There's no more green gears to collect. But there are still other gears. And where else but Radical Highway.
Out of my way! Out of my way! No!
And now,
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Doom Wing time. I probably missed at least 2 or 3 at least one of the gears at this point. Yep. Yep. I'm not sure there's anything up there though. Undershot it this time. And I went off the side. I am not getting that S-rank. I am not getting an S-rank on this. How the fuck do I keep doing that? Steady. Ouch. Bit more steady, please. No. Wait.
Out of my way!
Huh. It's almost like they want you to...
Unleash the power!
It's almost like they want you to keep... I saw it. No, it was capsule. Yep.
No!
Sorry if I'm playing kinda shoddily right now, chat. Oh, this hurts one's head a bit. Okay, we're missing one. Yeah, we're definitely missing one from that one. So we'll have to run that one back. But I want to focus on actually completing the game first. Being the game first. So I'll have to double check where that last gear is later. Here we go again. Okay, there is definitely something up there. Really? Okay. Oh, there's a grind rail down here.
Unleash the power!
Wait. I think I might have actually missed one. No, I've... Okay, I think I know where the first one is now. Feeling a bit airy fairy with this. I do not remember where the collectible gears are in this level. But it is not that lower route. I think. Huh. Okay, I stand corrected. But yeah, this is a Black Arms enemy that has never been seen before. Bollocks, I'm... Okay. There's definitely a gear around there. The other two, I'll just swing it. Or I can just screw it and look up all of them later. Just get the ones I can get and... Ow.
No!
Yeah, I'll just... get the ones I can, look up how to get them afterwards. Look up how to get the rest afterwards. Because I am a bit on a mission today. And that mission is finishing the all collectibles playthrough of this game. Or at the very least, do my best to. If it gets to it, I'll... if I can't do all the collectible cleanup today...
Unleash the power!
Okay. Oh, there isn't a collectible above there. Huh. Must have been mistaken. Whatever. I'll collect any I can. Ready? Dang it. Aha! We got the last one! And that's better than nothing! Yeah, these are going to be the really annoying ones to go back and get, aren't they? Yeah, no, don't play Radical Highway levels all too much. Now we got a boss. Devil Doom. Yes, that the final form Doom took in Shadow 5.
The time has come, Shadow.
Agreed. Time to sever this bond between us forever.
Well, we don't need Super Shadow for this one, cause we kinda are in a super form. So size. Now I'm gonna take the surfs up, motherfucker. Instead. So yeah, this phase works just like the Metal Overlord fight. You're essentially essentially sideswiping stuff into him. There we go. And now he's going on to the second part of this fight. The Doom Morph part of the fight.
Perhaps I have underestimated your power. Perhaps I should actually start trying.
Hollow threat for a hollow monster.
Where you need to use Doom Morph to get over to him. Will blow you back each time. And he'll blow you back each time. You just need to get back to him each time. Second one involves him doing lasers. And now we're even further away. Smack. Phase 1 done. And here's where the music kicks in. What? You think the music to Shadow's Victory Lap was going to be anything other than a kick-ass remix of All Hail Shadow? Oh yeah, in this instance, you can move up and down.
I am nothing. I have surpassed you. Time to end it.
The S-Rank requirement on this is actually super strict. I can't remember what it is, but it's like... Ah, dang it. Yeah, this is a long fight. You're only here for getting the S-Rank is more time than anything else. Yeah, gotta smack him in the eyeball as per usual. Bad guys like having giant glowing eyeballs for weaknesses. Just fly your way through his attacks. And boom.
Your future is already decided.
Yeah, you out chaos control him. Cause, well, Black, where the hell do you think Shadow got that ability from? He got it from his DNA from Black Doom. But, Shadow's gotten a lot better by it.
I will not be stopped.
And boom. That is the fight done. Now it's just time for Shadow to deal the final blow. Whenever you're ready, mate. Lots of chaos spears.
End this.
I crafted everything up till now, and yet you deny me.
Yeah, bro, just Super Dragon Fist. Killed the guy. And yeah, that is now Shadow Generation Story Beat. I still took way too long on that fight though, and I only got a C rank. And now with Black Doom dead, the Doom mutations go away, and so does his sodding radical highway obsession.
Nice work. Perfect timing, too. Sonic is getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us here. If I'm going to switch the emeralds without him noticing, we have to do it now.
Very well. I leave it to you.
Okay, I'll take care of it. Aren't you coming? He might need your help.
I need to settle something first.
Whatever.
Random Valley Go Rouge for some reason. Yeah, I don't like Rally Girl personality for Rouge, personally.
I knew you could do it.
Maria.
I'm okay. Really.
And, well, with Black Doom's influence over White Space gone, everything that was dragged here
Without Black Doom's
because of,
influence, the time anomaly
yeah,
is beginning
that.
to heal. We are returning to our own point in time.
I'll stop Rouge. Use Chaos Control. Stop this moment in time.
Shadow? No. I don't want to be frozen in one place in time. Besides, your friends need your help.
But you don't know what's going to happen.
I know I'll see you again. And if fate draws us apart, I will always be in your heart.
Maria.
And then you can take it with you all the way back to the start.
Wait.
And yeah. So I went quiet there. That cutscene does hit you right in the feels. Anywho, that is Shadow Generations. In terms of main story, gotta say, yeah. Again, everything to do with Shadow Generations has made me really appreciate Shadow as a character. Because before, I didn't care much about Shadow. Hell, I was more excited about the fact that, oh goody, a remaster of Sonic Generations on the console version, which I'd never played. I only had the 3DS version growing up. And an extra campaign. Very Bowser's Fury, ain't it? And then, well, I watched Dark Beginnings and I was like, oh, I now like Shadow. Then I did the first Steam playthrough the first time, and yeah, just kind of fell in love with it. And it again has made me really appreciate Shadow as a character. Anywho, this isn't the end of the stream. Like, now we have collectible cleanup, and a fair bit of it. Now, as we load back in the middle, and suddenly, this is here. Activate the Doom Zone. Not only will the number of white space challenge gates increase, but challenges and bosses will also become more difficult. Yeah, these are how you unlock the, well, gain access to the hard mode bosses. And yeah. Yeah, oh. But yeah, now we is on to collectible cleanup. I'm better off spawning. Yeah, that's what I want. So, we do have some we do have Doom Zone. We need to activate, as well as some other things, but
Unleash the power.
we got a couple of collectibles. Yeah, they hid some up here. And best way to grab them is to get up really high and glide down from there. I could have sworn there's also like a machine part up here as well. Yeah, they hid some of the collectibles in some evil places. Huh. It seems like you have to wait for it to run out before being able to reactivate it again. Ten machine parts to go, everybody. 10 more machine parts. Oh yeah. Right. I think we got for 1 miles up here. Yeah, I specifically remember that we did. Okay. How many we are out? 9. We got 9 more chests to go. And this might actually be a good time to think about trying to grab the last couple of gears from what's it? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna vibe. But Hey. Good. No, I've figured something out. Yep. Bollocks, that did not work. Oh, did I grab that one already then? I feel like I might have grabbed that one already. No, I haven't. I'm guessing I just didn't have the what's-it moodles for it. There we go. There we go. Okay, 7 more to go. Yep, we are melting through this. Oh, we are still missing a fair few machine parts, and I hear it can get pretty annoying to actually track the last couple of down. I think a couple will be accessible once we activate Doom Zone. So but I am going to pull up a guide for those last couple of gears I need on Radical Highway. And then after that we would need to not settle out with those again. Yeah, Paranoia will just out of saying.
All right.
Because I will search this place top to side and bottom. Because I guarantee you there's going to be one in some really stupid, obtuse place. But I'm going to overlook 20 damn times. Okay, let's see where the Radical Highway, what's it? Ah, here we go. Right. Now you know why I did the Red Ring cleanup in Sonic Generations off stream. Stage lit. Wait, okay, for that one it's fast. Okay. So I now need to get to the second slidey bit. That bit shouldn't be difficult. And then we'll search from there. Oh, and then I'll follow what the guide says from there.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
No comment. I'm gonna be dying a goddamn number of times just getting to that bit, aren't I?
Out of my way. This is it.
here we go. First slidey section. Basically the slidey section. What's it? Okay. Yeah. I was going to have it specifically, that's just a faster route. Hmm. This side is oh no wait, now it is. Okay, so basically
Unleash the power!
yeah, so basically what I need to do not too low. Now I've figured out what I need to do here. And I think I have got it. And voila, we got it. Now I just got to complete the level now. There we go. Took a little while. Now we gotta get the first two in Act 2. So, let's see what this one says to do. Seems like you have to go along as normal. It is a video guide I'm looking up. It, by the way, it's from Stickman Guides. Very goddamn helpful. Yeah, it seems like going as normal, past the first water tornado black arms, I'm just gonna call them. That's easy enough. Ah, okay. You know where I thought it was, the first key was first time round? Turns out I had the right idea. I was off slightly. I'll show you what I mean when I get over there. Get back over there. First, I need to get back over there. Because, yeah, you can see it's on the other side of this rotating platform. So I was half right. And I've died. And now I have to try and grab it again. But at least we now know where it is, so... So now we need to wait for it to go back round again. Now quickly snag it. Okay, that's that one done. On to the next one. So it seems like we go to... Go past the second weather black arms. Like... Ah, okay. Yep, know where it is. Basically, it's in the half pipe, or the pipe section. You'll see what I mean when we get over there. Bollocks.
Unleash the power!
Actually, you can just skip them entirely. There we go. Right. We have all of them now. Yay! Now we just need to get to the end of the level, and yeah, that is all of them. And end level. Oh, don't look at me like that, Shadow. You know, they are the summer collectibles in Radical Highway are to bollocks. But yeah. This now means we ain't got much left to do. Okay. Firstly, bring on the Radical Highway. Oh, bring on the Doom Zone. Jesus, they... Okay, how the fuck are you meant to get that? Hey, this is gonna get annoying, isn't it? Oh god, this is gonna be one of those it will sap my sanity situations, isn't it? Hey, I got one. Oh no. I just realised the utter bollocks I've got myself in for, and I'm not sure I like it. Oh. I'll do as much as I can, but I'll do as much as I can, but yeah. I can't guarantee that I'd be able to get all of it. Oh, that was the last what's it? Yeah, I'll do as much as I can, though I can't guarantee that I'll get all of it before I lose my sanity. Not that close. Machine pod. Sneakily hidden machine pod. And I've got 9 more motherfuckers to find. Okay, isn't the also thing rising back up into the air? Okay, you can't tell me they wouldn't hide shit up here. Ah, shit. Please don't be the one way it can go squish. It's one way it can go squish. God damn it. Oh no. Okay, I generally don't think we're getting all the collectibles on this one, cause holy shit. Those are beyond my skill level. Like, seriously. I wish I was joking on that one. I seriously do. Suppose in that case, let's just focus on getting the rest of the chests and machine parts. And maybe see if we can do a couple of these. Yeah, no, some of these are just brutal. Yeah, I'm not going to admit defeat. If I'm completely honest. Like, some of them are just too much for me. Sorry, gang. But, even as I gave it a shot. At least I gave it a fair shot, and well, that's kind of all that matters in my eyes. As long as you give something a shot, all's good. I feel like this machine part guide is going to be kind of useless. But I don't see why we couldn't do this the old-fashioned way. I mean, we already found 71 of the fuckers on our own, so something tells me the other lemon shouldn't be that bad. I really hope this isn't a famous last words moment. Actually, I have an idea. Okay. And that is sweep one area at a time. Right.
Let's do this.
Let's double check Methulus's area. Just to double check that there isn't any bits and bobs down here still. Nope, nothing here. Yeah, look like there really isn't any. Oh, down here I should say. Okay. Enough round here. Let's see. Don't look like they're hiding anything around here. Oh, found something. Still missing a couple. Checking around inside. Just in case. Nope. Don't look like it. Hmm. That's just death. Huh. The bad bird can consistently get up here now.
Chaos control.
Oh, that's what spits you out up here. Anything hidden away? Anything hidden away around these? No. Not having much luck here with these final couple of collectibles now, am I? Alright. Yup. No, nothing up here. Not having much luck at all. Hmm. Okay. Is there any secret nicks and crannies up here that might house any? Don't look like it, does it? Hmm. Just seeing what ones we do have. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on that. And was part of it, in terms of guides, I have to like our yeah, reactivate Doom Zone, I might be able to get a couple. Right. Oh. Okay, there's a very EQ. Okay, if I thought I had all the journal. And ah. I thought I got all the journals. Huh. Yeah, this must be the last one of those. Well, if I... Oh. Oh, did I get it? Hey, I got it. Shadow, turn around please, buddy. I think that's all of them. Right. Oh wait, I forget, this damn thing rises. No, stop. Turn. Ah, bollocks. I ran out of juice. Right, let's try this again, please. Whoosh. So basically what I'm trying to do is to get over to one bridges, cause
Unleash the power!
nope, wrong way. There we go. Go on then. This guide is very well timestamped. Okay, I thought Green Light Pride from Team Sonic Racing was in this, but I'm guessing I might have guessing that might be a digital deluxe thing. I've definitely given it my best shot. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's by here, it's by, fire? And, well, we can't really get it till we get hold of Morph. And as for last, thing collect. Can't seem to find the other blade, so... And I literally cannot find the last couple of machine parts to save my life. Well, I gave it the best shot I could, chat, but yeah, no real luck. Sorry gang, sorry to leave things on that note in terms of that, but this game be kicking my damn ass now.
Alright.
So, yeah. Kinda sucks. So let's just turn in the machine parts we do have.
Appreciated. Excellent. Yes.
We don't age. Double time mode. No, we don't actually got it.
Deeply appreciated.
Yeah, you turn them in. That's supposed to be maybe slow motion was for it. That's a whole bushel or pile. What do you call a bunch of parts?
Yes. Yep. Aww.
Two remote lines. Good idea. Lucky Island is lovely this time of year. We could hide. I mean, vacation there. By itself is actually quite an obscure ass reference. Like, so Flicky Island. There was a game called Sonic 3D Flicky's Island. It wasn't actually in 3D. It was isometric 2D. And it takes place on Flicky Island. But yeah, since I'm kind of throwing in the towel with this one, I've tried my best. I could not find them all. And I can't find the last two bloody treasure chests. I'm just gonna say it. This isn't actually an escape rocket. It's a giant ass cuckoo clock. Ironic that in a place with a void, they find parts, well, they find schematics for a sodding cuckoo clock. Yeah. But, hey ho, we've collected enough of the stuff that I feel like we can still have quite a satisfactory, collection room history lesson. So, let us save and do so. Like I said, we gave it our very best shot, but we just couldn't get. First, VR. Sonic 06 artwork. More, things for texturing. Makes sense. Like, with 3D modeling, you do have to worry about the texture thing a bit more. More Sonic 06 visuals and that. I might have a rummage around off stream at some point. Maybe try and grab the last couple of collectibles. And maybe I could do a little video showing off the stuff we missed this time round. More Sonic Heroes concept art. Seems like there was an idea for a dinosaur-like area. I wonder if that was what eventually became Frog Forest. Shadow Room concept for the room Shadow was sealed in, and Omega was forced to guard, but Omega didn't like the fact that he was forced to guard it, so he went rogue. More Shadow 5 concept art? This looks like concept art of what would have been maybe Gun's aerial fleet. Which would have been interesting. Like, maybe the Egg Fleet from Sonic Heroes gave them enough cause for concern that they decided, yeah, we might need an air fleet of our own to combat that next time. Looks like Cryptic Canyon or something? Or Glyphic Canyon, I mean. That's for Cryptic Castle. Death Island, maybe? I'm not sure on that one. So it seems like it's 31 and 58 I'm missing on that one. Some character sheet stuff for Black Doom. Oh, some line art. Okay. Shadow Knuckles Rouge image sketch. Okay, with the way Rouge is posed here, it makes me think this could have been for Rivals 2. Because she has that very same pose on the Rivals 2 box art, if I am remembering correctly. Some initial concept art. Again, it does seem like they had the whole duality thing. Well, being good or being evil thing early on in development. Yeah, it seems like these are a lot of the stuff from the harder challenges. Background image sketch. Okay, but maybe cutscene use? Or like a backdrop for something? Oh! Now that's interesting. It did seem like they were either going to bring the Biolizard back, or, more likely, you fight in one of the flashback levels as a boss. But you don't But I don't think you actually fight any bosses in the flashback sort of bit. So I'm guessing this might have been like a boss you fought in one of the endings. More Shadow of 5 level gimmick sketches and such. Okay, why do these ones involve Knuckles? Like, were they gonna have more elaborate level ideas involving the partner characters? That could have been the case. Yeah, it does seem like. Is it possible that they might have brought back Rail Canyon in it? Cause these stuff scream Rail Canyon to me. That's that. Actually, did I actually get all of it? Yes, we did. Good. So, how don't we have a look into it? Journal, property of Gerald Golotnik. From communication to Abraham Tower, the current commander gun. Quest for tangible evidence of Ark incident produced very little results. Predecessor was quite thorough in erasing it. Joel's journal survived. Well, ironically thanks to Eggman. Unfortunately, time has been kind to it. And neither's Gel's mental state. This is all that remains. That sort of thing. Peter would very much like to have greater insight into Gerald and Maria's lives too. Regards, T. Who the hell is T? Wait. When I think of... So, I only know this because of Ronald Nolan's abridged... Well, Sonic X abridged series, but I know that the woman that gets paired up with Rouge for most of that show is called Topaz, and she works for Gun in that universe. Could this be like the canon? Could this be a communication from like the canon version of her to, well, to a game canon version of her to Abraham Tower? I mean, if a shoe fits. Huh. Curious. Human Lamborghini's time. Oh yeah, I'm just kind of paraphrasing, but it's long. But nothing compares to a Pride of My Toys, Something, and Eggman's father. They both graduated in record time, no less. They'll have a doctorate in no times. It seems my passions for archaeology and robotics are split between them. Yeah, so I'm guessing the archaeology one ended up being Maria's father, whilst one who went into robotics ended up being Eggman's father. Can't believe how much time passed. Don't know what's coming. And now I'm a grandfather. Her name's Ria and she's perfect in every way. Okay, so does this mean that technically Maria's the older cousin before her death out of her and Eggman? Something about Angel Island? Ground first, I believe I could see the entire floating sea at one point. Which I'm guessing the Sky Sanctuary Zone was trying to vote for what appears to be a massive emerald. Could be the legendary monster emerald. Dare not approach your old saying, will say as much as wonder. I felt the sacred land, just then for the soil felt taboo. And I don't know if any of Spain. So technically, Gerald was on Angel Island at some point and saw the Master Emerald. And the Ark. I've gone a little bit self-indulgent in the design. Yeah, this explains why the Ark looks why it does. Gerald got a bit carried away with it. And seemed like he had a smidge of ego. Not Eggman levels, but enough for him to get carried away with that. His real concern was funding, because yeah, I'm guessing they wanted the Ark to be dedicated to weapons research, but it was like, yeah, no, we will do some for you, just so we keep you happy, but we're mainly about preserving life. Life, being exciting for good and ill, positive, required one of the legendary Chaos Emeralds for research, so it would affect on space-time. Sadly, it's doing just that in wrong ways. The desire for weapon research becomes overt and decreasingly polite. Can't declare line to the president. He wants a means to scope. Mean of mortality. As intangible as Shadow, of these males, perhaps I could have been more diplomatic about it. Find myself on edge. I told him we were sick with no clear diagnosis. We could have looked at myself, but I'm needed for VR. Hopefully, this will pass and we should have a scene. She's too precious. And I'm guessing the scribbles are where he starts going a little bit mad. At first come my son, something who became an archaeologist. I believe to be some sort of puppet, although... Oh, this bit is actually talking about Emerald. No, Emerald, I mean. Because Emerald is actually like an ancient super weapon, essentially. Because Emerald destroyed the fourth great civilization that made him. Maria was diagnosed with neuroimmunodeficiency syndrome. There was no cure yet. And she was brought by the Ark because the low gravity would help her. Her family wasn't exactly enthusiastic with the decision. With big sister to little Shadow. No, to little Abraham, I mean. The Ark's little happy accident. Yeah, because we know Abraham also grew up on the Ark. Because, well, in some flashbacks in Dark Beginnings, we literally see him there. And the Ark incident is why he bore a grudge against Shadow in the first place. Because he blames Shadow for it. When realistically he should have been blaming Emerald or some of the other stuff. demand research, Vice President will work on Project Shadow. But even he can't get them to back down. Piers, I have a gun to my head on the matter. This is him saying about Chaos finding out about him, and this is how the artificial Chaos came about. Oh, he developed Chaos drives. That explains why gun robots are mainly powered off of those. Okay. Initial test point now. I'll be using salamanders for their regenerability. Let's see how it's. And to keep stones beam down the neck, they supplied chaos drives. Again, that's probably why gun robots are fueled by chaos drives. Gerald was essentially forced to supply them en masse. And the artificial chaoses were meant to be like search and rescue machinery. Yeah, this is telling of what actually happened with Barrel Lizard and why it needs a thing. But he couldn't control it, so he just shoved it in, well, where it was in SA2. Ria's condition is something, and she's very polite and that. Her family seem to have, back on Earth, seem to have lost faith in him. Either they want her better or want her home. Damn. I wonder why his mental state went to shit. This is where Black Doom comes in the picture. Basically, he gave Gerald the DNA to help out with Project Shadow. He named Project Shadow, ironically, with Scorn Mercury, because he felt like he was trying to grab hold of an intangible girl. Later sounded popular villainous as I was toying with the fundamentals life itself. And then Maria brings her perspective on it. A shadow tells you which way to go to find the light. And that's why Shadow's called Shadow. And essentially that kind of made Gerald double down on wanting to save her. This is about the Gizoid and that sort of thing. And such. This explains about how the whole link thing works with Emerald and that sort of thing. And yeah, there's a point where the higher ups are very much like getting a bit antsy and threatening to shut the place down. So we gave Emerald to them. Didn't really do much. And then you got the Eclipse Cannon. A weapon they can use, but it will destroy the Earth in the process. So he created a weapon like they asked, but he made it so they can't actually use it. But he decided, but it also worked in his favor in another way, cause, well, he could use it on Black Doom when he returned. Basically, this is the point where Maria starts conceptualize stuff to help Gerald with Shadow, including the air shoes. Most of which, this is where he begins researching chaos control. And that's kind of why you have a little doobies aboard the Ark that can kind of stop time. It's almost like Gerald's able to replicate, or use those, make those devices to replicate chaos control, but on a much smaller level. Something. But this is also a point where there's a rift starting to grow between his sons, which, yeah, it does seem like the point where things start falling apart a bit. Project Shadow is complete, and he has awakened. And he already programmed a fair bit of info into Shadow's brain. And he was able to sift through it quite quickly. No signs of instability and mutation. Yeah, whereas the Violizard was a failure, Shadow was a success. But it seems like Rhea was part of the reason he was a success. He was an anchor to him. And his closest companion. Well, back on Earth, my son and so-and-so's parents have been blessed with another little girl. I've already run tests and she has none of the genetic markers linked to Maria's condition. The unspoken commentary was loud and clear. I must save Maria, I must get my family back. Shadow, you are the key to it all. Okay. So this means Maria has a sister. Because I don't think it's on Eggman's side. So how old does that put Eggman? Like, he must have been old enough that he could remember when, well, the grieving that followed Maria's death, and how that technically affected him as a kid. He's always, yeah, this is what we saw in Dark Beginnings, where Emerald goes berserk and destroys a good chunk of the Ark. And now the artificial chaoses are going nuts. But they became violent. Shadow pacified them, but it sent out an SOS that was sent to the United Federation. And yeah. Oh, this is basically him lamenting that, well, about, was it a mistake to create Shadow? And was it a mistake to, yeah. Basically, this is when the Ark was shut down, and the raid happened. And this seems to be the part where he found out that Maria died. And now from before, I want to say, all I could think about was to adventure. Somehow, got scared as I was no longer in control of force. Thinking about what I then based my original plans, keep my project, designs my project sure. I now will leave everything to him. If wish, release and awaken it to the world. If you wish to fill the world with destruction. Yeah, this is. So what it seems like, this is where he went nuts. Because of all the rules and that. Maybe. And this is where he had a moment of levity, realized he went insane, and was like, yeah, if you wish to bring destruction world, wake Shadow up. And yeah. The back cover. Well, yeah. Weren't kidding when said that Shadow's backstory and everything surrounding the arc and Gerald Maria was tragic. Guy only wanted the best for the world, but he was pushed by people who just wanted weapons. And that grew and grew to a point where they raided the Ark, killed Maria and probably a whole bunch of other scientists in the process. Carol got sealed away, Gerald got imprisoned, and then promptly executed. But somehow during that time, Gerald was able to reprogram and fuzzy up Shadow's memories to be an engine of destruction, hell-bent on destroying the world and getting revenge for Maria. Until Amy was able to snap him out of it. The grieving for Maria affected Eggman, as we hear in Frontiers. And that probably caused him to have resentment towards his own folks for not having any love left for him. But they didn't even bother to really explain why they were grieving to him. So really, if the Ark disaster never happened, Eggman would have lived, possibly grown up to be a normal scientist. If you really tinfoil hat it. Anywho, got some last music tracks to short. Lethal Highway from Shadow 05. Yeah, that sounds nothing like the one in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. Elliptic Castle? If I remember, the hero mission here was to help Amy find where the hell Cream went off to. Mad Matrix. I think that was the other one taking place in cyberspace and that. I know one you were teaming up with Rouge in the hero mission, and the other you were teaming up with Espio in the hero mission. I think this might have been the one where you were teaming up with Espio. Boss, Blue Falcon. A gun machine, most likely. Final Haunt from Shadow 05? No idea about this one. Like, at all. White Acropolis. Sonic 06. This was actually, this is like the first level of, Shadow story? And I think you fought the egg Cerberus afterwards. I know with Silver you fight the Egg Fortress there. Episode Shadow from Sonic Forces. Yeah, so Episode Shadow was essentially a little prelude bit to Sonic Forces proper, where you could play as Shadow, experience like what happened when Jackal's squad joined up with Eggman's forces, and what led to Infinite becoming Infinite. Basically, Shadow took out the rest of Jackal's squad and bodied Infinite, called him weak and worthless, and then pissed off. Yeah, Sonic Forces was not well written. Yeah. Maybe one of these actually was Greenlight Ride. Yeah, we'll never know because I can't actually beat those hard challenges. Seriously. I legit don't think I could. But I gave it the best shot I could. Anywho, let us come back to here for a little bit. And just chill for 5-10 minutes. Holy crap, I just realized we actually hit the 3-hour mark. I guess that marks this as the first stream I've ever done that's hit the 3-hour mark. I think. There might be another one, but that has, but I can't remember. Unless it was that one time I did some Christmas pixel art. Because I remember that one going for a fair while. Because that was like middle of the day I did that one. You know, I wonder if I should start the pixel art streams again. Like, do random little doodles on that. Something. Or work on my 5.0 stuff. I know. But, yeah. I am actually getting a bit tired. Yeah, I think it might be worth going over the schedule before I actually want to curl up into a ball and go to sleep. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed this stream, cause yeah. Sorry we couldn't actually get all the collectibles. The last ones kind of eluded us, and those challenges are bloody hard. I really think that they are above my skill with video games to a terrifying degree. But, hey ho, it happened. Anywho, let's go over the schedule for the week. So yeah, we did Sonic Shadow. Well, we did Shadow Generations today. We beat the game and got as many of the collectibles as we could. Which was quite a few actually. So we couldn't get all of them unfortunately. And we actually only have one more stream this week. Because I'm not gonna be able to stream Saturday this week. Yeah. But I can do Friday. And since there is well, considering end of September is literally Tuesday next week, and we know tie update 3 for Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out at the end of September. Yeah, I figured a bit more tie update 3 prep would be in the works. And honestly, that will likely entail me maybe do some talisman grinding. See if I can get any good stuff out of that to have a little mess about with whatever new armor set comes out of Omega. Not the one from Sonic, but one from Final Fantasy XIV. Well, a copy of the one from the Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, something tells me the story for that's going to confuse the fuck out of me, isn't it? But yeah, that is what we are doing Friday. Yeah. Again, sorry we weren't able to get all the collectibles, but chalk it up to a fair bit of skill issue. But hey ho. This stream's already plenty long as is, if I'm honest. But yeah, that's just how it is. Anywho, I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. So, as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out for a bit. Doesn't matter if you've been here the entire time or just for 5 minutes. You are very much welcome for popping in and hanging out with us. And you're welcome back here anytime. Hope you all stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And for those of you who are getting Sonic Racing Crossworlds, hope you enjoy the game, and I will likely see you sometime on the track. But in terms of streams, I will see you Friday for Monster Hunter. Well, I'll still make my shorts tomorrow, Matt. Alrighty. Good night, everybody, and see you Friday. Good night.